Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to best things to do in Indianapolis, Indiana. This city, I just feel like it's sort of slap bang in the middle of the US, and I don't really know what there is to do here. Obviously you got the is it the Indy 500 or something like that? The big race. But that's all I know about this city. And also I don't know if that's in Indianapolis or just somewhere in Indiana. It's probably just somewhere in Indiana, but we're going to check this out and see a bit about the city because I genuinely have no real idea about this place. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you're going to enjoy, and let's check this place out.
Welcome to Travel Scout Channel. In today's video, we will tell you about Indianapolis, colloquially known as Indy,
Damn.
which
Is this Indianapolis? I mean, this is a nice little setup here.
which is the state capital and most populous city of the U.S. state of Indiana and the seat of Marion County. We will be going to explore Indianapolis and find the best places to visit.
I don't think that was Indianapolis. I think in the intro it's just showing different USCs.
Things to do,
Yeah,
what to eat,
it is.
and everything that makes your stay here memorable. But before we dive into the video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more future updates here on the Travel Scout channel. The state capital of Indiana has a history that spans over 3 centuries. Initially founded in 1820, the city was originally home to the Lenape Native American tribe. In 1825, the city has named the capital and grew in geographical size and population. Today, it's the second most populated state capital in the nation. So naturally, you will find lots of things to do in Indianapolis. Most people call it Indy for short, but the city also has other nicknames, such as Crossroads of America, Railroad City, or Naptown. These nicknames tie into Indianapolis's history within the railroad system, jazz music, and National Road. Here is a fun fact about this place. You'll often hear residents of Indiana
That's a very tall statue.
refer to themselves as Hoosiers. The term's origin
That's actually really cool. I've never seen that before. That's a huge statue.
remains debatable, but 2 theories are widely accepted. The first relates to resident John Finley's 1833 poem, The Hoosier's Nest, and the second derives from an Indian word for corn, huza. Today, the city of Indianapolis has many exciting activities for anyone who wants to explore its history and culture. The best way to enjoy yourself here,
I mean, maybe it's just from what I've seen so far. It seems like there's a lot more people cycling here than in other cities. But maybe that's just the few images that I've seen.
is to visit Monument Circle. If you're in Indianapolis, visiting Monument Circle, also known as the Soldiers and Sailors Monument, is a must.
Pretty cool, to be
It's
fair.
one of the hottest points of interest that you can find in Indy, where it sits in the middle of this Indiana town. It is a large monument measuring 284.5 feet. But to honor sailors and soldiers who bravely fought and served the country. With a neoclassical style, this stunning monument is further encircled by statues, carved specifically to show the peril and courages of battle. And
when was this made? Because the statues are like, I do find it crazy how you could do these really detailed engravings, and it can last so well for so long.
carved specifically to show
Like,
the
look at this. That is mad.
peril and courages of battle, and a woman stands at the forefront of them all. She holds a symbolic torch, signifying the glory of the victory that led to the thousands of slaves being freed. A Civil War museum can also be found within the memorial grounds. Visiting Monument
Damn.
Circle is definitely one of the top things to do in Indianapolis, and it is a great spot to kickstart a fun Indiana trip with. But if you visit during the holiday season in winter, you will see what the monument looks like, adorned with
That is unreal. I really find this cool, man. I've never seen this before, but during the winter, having this all lit up would be pretty incredible because it's so tall.
2,400 stunning, blinding lights. After visiting Monument Circle, you should visit the Indianapolis Museum of Art. the Indianapolis Museum of Art is a large museum that houses over 54,000 pieces of art from all across the world, ranging from America to Africa and from Europe to Asia. You'll be blown away by the huge encyclopedic collection that encompasses a wide range of different genres. Aside from fine art, you'll also be privy to ceramics, design, textiles, and the masterpieces of many renowned artists. A variety of events are also held at the Indianapolis Museum of Art throughout the year, as it aims to promote a love of the arts through performances, lectures, film screenings, and more. Depending on when you go, you might be just in time to see some informative events or take part in some awesome lectures. Located in downtown Indianapolis, Indiana, it is undoubtedly one of the top 10 attractions you can find in the state, and among the must-have places to visit for any art lover. After visiting the Indianapolis Museum of Art, you should visit White River State Park. The White River State Park is among the best
Why is it so blue?
parks you can find in Indiana.
Or bluish/green. It looks very... It doesn't look like a river, but it looks like water that you'd want to swim in. Or for me, anyway.
Today. Situated in
Oh, they only touched upon it for like 2 seconds.
downtown Indianapolis, one of the most beautiful places to visit in the U.S., it covers 250 acres of ground and is full of trails to walk down, areas to sit down for picnics, and peaceful spots to go get some fresh air and relax. You can walk through the Canal Walk,
What the hell am I seeing?
which loops across the
What is
waterfront
that
for 3
dog?
miles, or just lounge and enjoy the tranquility. Apart from being a lush oasis that is perfect for unwinding, the White River State Park is also a great starting point for an Indianapolis adventure. This is because it is surrounded by countless
Oh, so this image actually was Indiana at the start then. Oh, there you go.
other famous Indianapolis locations. After visiting White River State Park, you may visit Indianapolis Zoo. Downtown Indianapolis is filled with cool places to stop by, and the Indianapolis Zoo is one of them. It is home to over 3,800 different animals from over 320 species. It has a large park, a botanical garden, and an aquarium, all for your viewing enjoyment.
Damn.
Within the Indianapolis Zoo is also the biggest group of orangutans that you can find in not just Indiana, but throughout all of North America.
Damn.
Housed within the zoo's International Orangutan Center, these majestic and beautiful animals clamber on high ropes. Visitors can interact with them through the use of touchscreen in this exhibit.
They are such fascinating animals, though. I mean, this video isn't even on orangutans. I'm not really seeing much of Indianapolis here. But orangutans are wild. Like, just monkeys in general, to be honest. They really do fascinate me.
There are tons of exhibits to see in the zoo, distributed neatly by biome. For example, you can take a trip to the Dolphin Pavilion to walk beneath the viewing dome where dolphins play and swim above your head. Whether you're going with your kids, a partner, or alone, this is, without a doubt, one of the best things to do in Indianapolis. After visiting Indianapolis Zoo, you should visit Lily House and Gardens. The Lily House and Gardens is a National Historic Landmark. Technically speaking, it is part of the Indianapolis Museum of Art, which we have already mentioned, but it is worthy of a visit all on its own among the places to see in Indiana, even if you're planning to stop by at the museum. The Lily House sits within 26 acres of lush, gorgeous, well cared for garden. In fact, the garden was designed by the same firm that designed Central Park.
Damn.
The home itself once belonged to J.K. Lilly Jr., who was a well-known collector and philanthropist. The estate has been impressively restored, allowing it to look just like it did back in 1930s Indianapolis. You'll learn what it was like to live in this city way back when, and the furniture within it is all authentic. So it gives you a true taste of the past. It's definitely among the
Bro, I want to
greatest-
see Indiana sausage. No, bowling as well. Look, this is all fun stuff to do, but you can go bowling anyway, can't you? Actually, this is a pretty cool bowling place, actually. I'll take this back.
House and Gardens, you should visit Duck Pin Bowling.
This is mad bowling, actually. It's like they made it like a good 8 years ago. They've just kept it the same. Maybe more than that, to be honest.
Another unusual sport played in good old Indy is duck pin bowling. It's somewhat similar to traditional bowling, but with a unique twist that makes it an Indianapolis specialty. Essentially, it involves smaller pins, balls, and lanes, and it has a very vintage feel that will make you feel like you're back in 1930s Indiana. The game doesn't follow the same scoring rules as regular.
I mean, that's pretty cool, but I do want to see Indiana. Indiana Day 1. Indie travel vlog. What to see. I'm just going to skip through this video then. Bloody hell. Because I know these guys travel about, don't they? I've actually reacted to them before.
Capital of Columbus. We
Oh,
announced
giveaway,
schools
no.
last week.
Indie Zoo.
Off here at the Indianapolis Zoo.
Let's go.
I've seen the zoo already. Garage food halls, yes
Bottling
please.
plant, and it looks so cool and Art Deco. We can't wait to go eat.
Let's go check it out.
Brazilian street food.
We finally decided what we were going to eat after walking around, and
It's really hard at a food hall because you just want everything. I got the gaucho fire nachos, and she suggested that I get chicken.
this is more of a Brazilian street food
Oh, yeah.
type restaurant. So
I'm
it's kind of a new
excited.
thing for us. I ended up going with a more classic thing like a cheeseburger. I went to Clancy's Hamburgers. I got the Clancy's Topper. Has lots of cheese, their special sauce, 2 patties, and then I also went for the cheese fries. You know,
Of course he did.
I couldn't say no.
It was really good.
We're good.
Like light and fresh.
Yeah, mine's like a classic, like 60s burger
Ooh,
joint.
Classic.
Good though.
Since we're in the Coca-Cola plant bottling factory,
2 patties and a double bun, so it's kind
Oh,
of
it's
like
chunky.
a Big Mac.
It's upside down. Oh, okay. I thought it was eating it upside down.
It is really good, so I recommend it. I give it a thumbs up.
also, I just want to say that if you ever have any criticism for our channel, comment below. We read every single one of them. We had somebody comment that they would like to watch us actually eat our food and like have our
Fair. Okay, I want to just see more. Wait, this is outside. I want to see the outside.
Listen to Natalie. I always am the rule follower and was gonna pay the parking, but she's like, nobody else is paying. Look, everybody's parking and walking in. Well, we'll see how much more
Oh,
we're gonna
God.
pay for parking now.
I'm sorry.
How much we're gonna pay to be rebels?
There it
$15. It
Oh.
would have been
Okay.
6.
is. Oops.
$15 isn't actually that bad for a parking ticket, is it?
Yeah, it doesn't pay to be a rebel.
No.
You can get away with it sometimes, but it caught up to Natalie.
We just got here to Newfields.
It's an art museum just outside of the downtown
Wait,
area.
are they literally going to the same places that were mentioned in the video? I think they might be. Elliot Brit. Okay, here we are. This statue is very cool. I'll be real.
So we just arrived at Ellison Brewing where we
Those
have an
globe
igloo
things.
reserve.
Oh, an igloo reserve, not a globe.
Let's go. Welcome to my igloo. So we're in our own little igloo.
We came to get a few little small plates and drinks. Maybe we'll grab some dinner too, but right now we're just enjoying the ambiance.
It's got an awesome view of the skyline of Indianapolis.
Our reservations for ours.
I
we don't
knew
have to
that
put
this
this
was
in
gonna
there. But this is,
happen.
we got, so our reservations for our igloo were 4 to 6 p.m.
We thought
Some
it was
reason
at 6.
in our heads, the only number we remembered was 6 p.m. So we were like, oh, we got time. It's like 4:45. We're gonna hang out, take in a little bit of downtown. Then Natalie checked it and was like,
we gotta go.
4 to 6, and it is 5. Thankfully, we were only 3 minutes away.
Yeah, so
There's
thank
parking
God
around
it was
so
closed
it worked out.
because they were like, you were supposed to be here at 4? We're like, oh, our bad. But Josh has been really awesome. He's taken really good care of us. He even walked in and was like, tell me what kind of drinks you guys like, and I'll pick something for you. And we were like, this is great.
We sat down and had drinks in front of us without having to think about what we wanted within 5 minutes.
Oh, he was awesome.
Was awesome.
So
What's the view saying?
Josh, you
Oh, there's no
rock.
view. Good pizza though.
So that ends our time here in Indiana, which is our 7th state out of 50 that we're visiting this year.
So if you would like to follow along, we really would appreciate.
Postcards. Oh, I mean, from the videos I've seen, it's not really like compared to other ones. You don't see as much. Maybe Indiana just doesn't have as much going on. But hey, who am I to say anything? Let me know if you're from Indiana and like more maybe videos that could represent the city better and show more, because this one it showed this was this is like the focus of it for a majority of it. This image as well. I do love the setup when it's Christmas. This is a really, really cool
The
setup.
monument looks like adorned with 2,400
Lit up as well. That is pretty cool. But there was not really like sort of looking like the sort of maybe like the nightlife or just like different sort of areas of the city and what you can do. But yeah, maybe there's just no videos on that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. And if you're from Indiana, let me know your thoughts based on these videos and how you think it could be represented better or it's not as good or whatever you think. But I don't really know what the perception of Indiana is. I just sort of think from what I guess I've heard of it, it's just maybe not as much as another major city to do, like in New York, for example. Obviously, New York's a lot bigger, but there's probably just not as much going on here. But I don't really know much about the city other than the races that happen. And is it IndyCar? IndyCar. Is that because he says Indy's that the nickname for Indiana? Origins. It's obviously Indiana, right? Yeah. Well, there you go. Oh, actually, they started trying to do it from the start of 1905. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this reaction, and until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.